Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on the theme from Rocky. It's called Gonna Fly Now by Bill Conti. Lovely little track. I've done a full playthrough, a full guitar cover, so if you want to hear what it sounds like, my arrangement all the way through, check that out. I'll leave a link to that in the description and hopefully a card above. So I'm going to teach you how to play all of that, but just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier. It really helps me out, as does give me a like on the video, pressing the notifications button, and I do read every comment, so please leave me a comment in the comment section, even if you're just going to say hi. That would be awesome. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want the tabs for this and loads of other songs, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning, and the guitar I'm using today is a Lava Me Air carbon guitar. I've done a full review of this guitar, so if you want to see more about this guitar, check that out. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Okay, so the first line of the song slowly goes. So to play that, B1, and then you're going to play it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, another 6 times, so 7 in total. So da, 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 da. Then open E, 3 B1s, so you got. We're then going to play B1 and E at the same time and go da 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 da, same rhythm as before. And then we go up to E3 with the first finger and third finger on B5. One hit on that, and then you go back to B1 and open E and do it 3 times. So from the first hit where you play the B1 and the E just before bar 3 goes. So from the beginning goes. And then we're going to play the open B strings and the E strings, and it goes this rhythm. So the rhythm is da 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 ga ga ga. And then there's just a B5 and E3 at the end, which is kind of part of the phrase that goes. Which is like kind of the main theme. Okay, so let's try the whole line slowly. Here we go. We then go on to the next line, and we've got this. So remember, we've played B5, E3 on the previous line, and then we play E5, E5, E7, and then B5 into bar 7. Then it goes B5, E3, E5, then E5, E7, B5. So the whole of that line goes. On to the next line, and the first bit goes, which is B3, B1, B3, then B1, B3, and E. So you got, more slowly. Then this next little bit goes, which is, don't play the notes in the brackets, by the way, they're just held on from the previous bar. You're going to play B1 twice, and then B1 and G4 at the same time. and then another hit on that, and then B1 and G2 at the same time, and then another hit on that, and then B1 and G. So it goes slowly. Then E1 and B1 at the same time, and then open B and open E at the same time. That holds into the next bar, and then we've got B5, E3, which is kind of like a repeat going, or it's going to repeat back to the previous line. Okay, so let's try that line slowly. Here we go. So like I say, then it repeats back to the previous line, which is bar 6, and you play that line, and then you play the first bar of this line, bar 10, and then you go on to this next line, where we've got this. Which is E8 twice, then E8 and B12. If you struggle to do that stretch, just play the B12. You can play it like that, but if you can, put the E's, E8s in between. So E8 twice, E8 and B12, and then another E8 and B12, E8 and B10, another hit on that, and then E8 and B8. Then goes up to E13, and then we're going to play E12, B12, and G14 at the same time. If you struggle to get that G14, just play E12 and B12 at the same time. That'll sound cool as well. And then just at the end I go, which is E12, E15. So from the beginning that line goes. One, two, three. That goes on to the next line where we've got an E17, and then we're going to do the next sort of like the choir voices that go. So for that I'll play G12, B10, B13, then B10, then you just hold it into the next bar. Then it does that phrase again. And then on to the last line, and we just do that phrase one more time. And then at the end of it, I just did a little improvising using kind of D minor, just improvising over the top of the track. And that's the whole song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that guitar lesson and found it useful. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the notifications. I do read every comment, so please leave me some comments in the comment section. I love to know where people come from, because I'm just making these videos from my home in England and people are watching them all around the world. So let me know what country you come from, let me know what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want the tabs for this and loads of other tabs, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. Link to that is in the description. One last thing, I've got a new Instagram account, so come give me a follow on there. It's Andy Hillier Guitar. Well, thanks for watching this. I do appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.